Hello everyone, it's Miss Ward speaking. Today we are going to go through Reading Eggs. We will show you how to log into Reading Eggs, how to access the placement test and how to navigate yourself around the programme. So firstly, just to let you know that Reading Eggs is a reading app and programme that we'll be using at Salisbury Manor, and this programme is fantastic because it will help your children to make fantastic progress with their phonics and their reading skills. So it's a really valuable resource that they can use both in school and at home. So on the screen now, you should be able to see our little Reading Eggs logo. So we have the little eggs and a little egg character. And then underneath, I'm just going to highlight it so you can see it. This is a child's login. So this is an example login. Please do not try and use this login. It will not work for you. When you receive the letter about Reading Eggs, if you scroll down, you should be able to see the login like this for your child. So they'll all have their own personalised logins. Okay, so it's a good idea to make a note of your child's login, note it down somewhere safe so that whenever you need to get into Reading Eggs, you've got it ready to go. So to access Reading Eggs, there are two different ways that you can do it. If you are on a tablet or a phone, then you can download the app. Or if you are on a computer or a laptop or a Chromebook or something like that, then you will go to the web browser and type in this website just at the bottom, so www.readingeggs.com or .co.uk. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a moment and take you to the internet. Okay, hopefully on the screen now you should be able to see that I am at Reading Eggs. So I'm on the website at Reading Eggs, and then I'm going to type in, so to log in I'm going to type in the password that I had for my example profile. And it's very important that if it's got capital letters that you are writing them incorrectly. And remember that if you're on a computer that is yours or a tablet that is yours, you can save the password here by clicking Remember Me so that you don't have to type it in every time. So again, it's asking me to save it. I'm going to click No at the moment. When you first log in, this is what your screen should look like. So the first ever time that you're logging in, and it's given us a big arrow here, start here for Reading Eggs. So I'm going to click on there and wait for it to load. Fantastic. So on the screen now, I can see that it's into Reading Eggs and I'm right where I need to be. So it is very, very important that the first time that your child logs into Reading Eggs, that they go here first. So they click on this button that says My Lessons. And then a pop-up should appear that says Placement Test. Again, this is really essential that your children do this the first time they log into Reading Eggs. What happens with the placement test is it asks the children different questions and then it assesses where they should be. So for example, if your child needs help to learn their sounds, then it will take them to that point in Reading Eggs and it will help them to practice their sounds. If your child is fine with their sounds but they need some help with blending, it will take them to that point in Reading Eggs. So they must do this placement test first to see where they need to be on the programme. It is also important that they do the placement test independently. So they may need help to understand what to do, so which buttons to click, but please do not help your children with the answers because otherwise we won't know where they are. So I'm going to click Start Placement Test to show you. So it will come up with a little character. You cannot hear the sound at the moment, but it says, hello, I'm Reggie and I'm going to ask you some questions to help you get started. So it's very user friendly for the children and it talks them through everything that they need to do. So I click on Start. And then you can see on the screen, there's not a question that's come up, but there is a question that's being spoken. So you may not be able to hear it, but it has said, click on the word cat. So the children will need to look at the words, see if they can find the one cat. If they can, click on it, and it will come up with the big green tick. Now it's asking me to click on B as in boat. I'm going to show you the wrong answer, so I'm going to click on T instead. And you'll see that it comes up with an X, and then also in the left-hand corner, sorry, you can see that one of the faces has gone a different colour. So it gives them 3 chances to get things incorrect. And it doesn't matter what they get incorrect, as long as they're doing it independently at this time. So I'm just going to click through to see what's happening. And then you'll see that I made 3 mistakes there, so it has stopped my test. And now it's popped up, thank you, Katie, you got 1 correct answers. You'll be starting on map 1. So as soon as the placement test is over with, it will take you to where you need to be on the programme. So I'm going to click Let's Go. And it will take me to the map. From here, your children should be able to work independently on this app. So they will click on the first one, it goes in order. So they'll click on here and they'll go to their first activity. There are lots and lots, this one is map 1, but there are lots and lots of different maps on the programme. So there's a great opportunity for them to keep progressing with their reading skills. If I click on the left-hand corner, you should be able to see a house button. If I click back on that, it will take me back to the home. And as I'm working through here, so as your child's working through all of the different lessons, these buttons here, so Storyland, Spelling, Driving Test and Story Factory will open up. So it gives them that incentive to keep going on the app and to keep reading, because the more that they go on it, the more activities they will be able to access. You will also be able to see at the bottom as well, you've got house, awards, games, puzzles, plaza, critters, play, songs, and goodbye. So if you're logging out, there are lots and lots of different activities for the children to access. And this bit awards here, which is a really fantastic part. There's nothing in here at the moment because it's an example login, but as your child or children are doing the lessons, they will earn themselves little eggs, and the more eggs that they get, it will show up here in the right hand corner. It says my eggs. The more eggs that they get, they will start opening these sections here, and also they will start earning certificates. So the further they go, the more certificates they will earn. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me this morning. Hopefully that has helped you with how to log into Reading Eggs and how to access the placement test. If you have any other further questions about Reading Eggs, if your login is not working, or you just need some help with finding something on here, please email into the school office. They'll be able to pass it on to me, Miss Ward, and then I'll be able to get back to you and hopefully help. Okay, thank you so much.